This year's basic education certificate examination expected a total number of 509,824 candidates across the length and breadth of the country. However, some candidates couldn't write as a result of ill health and other unexpected eventualities that arose even in the course of the examination and beyond. Friday, June 8, 2018 was the final showdown, and Amka TV decided to visit some centers within the Ashaiman municipality. We first visited Blessed Clementina, a center in Ashaiman, and the candidates were in readiness for the examination. Candidates were seated quietly and prepared to write their final paper in ecstasy. The Ashaiman Municipal Director of Education, Reverend Mrs. Joyce Olins Magiti, used the occasion to outline her general overview on the examination and admonish candidates to be disciplined and eschew unnecessary immoral behaviors. This, according to her, will go a long way to position them on a path that prospers rather than a path that destroys.
We've moved around from Monday up till now, and throughout the whole centers we visited, students have really comported themselves, and invigilators are also apt to the task, and everybody is playing his or her part very well, and I'm very grateful for that. With the exception of some few who from the beginning couldn't participate, all the students have participated, and I believe are ending this morning. And talking about their excitement and the misbehavior that sometimes accompany that. I've been to one or two schools this morning, and knowing students the way they are, I've spoken to them and advised them that they should finish their exams in peace and then go out in peace. And I believe that they will listen to my advice. I will advise that they haven't finished yet. Even after the Bece, they still have SS to attend. So I will advise that they continue to study their books, their textbooks, and also if they go home, they should support their parents. It is very, very important, because it's these parents that will buy their things for the SHS. Even though when they go, they are not going to pay, they will have to buy the chop box, the trunk, and the bed sheets and all that. So I will admonish them to take good care of themselves, assist their parents at home, and continue to study, so that when the results come and they are going, It wouldn't be that they have forgotten all that they learned and they will just be found wanting. This is the time that the temptations are also very high. They will get one or two boys to, tempt them and also put them in the family way, but they should not, especially the girls, they should not heed to all those temptations. I will advise them to stop all those jams. It's not necessary. It doesn't bring good things to they themselves and to their parents and to society at large. So they should stop it. They don't need it. There is more time ahead for this type of entertainment. So they should keep cool, go to their homes peacefully, and then wait and pray that their results will be good. I also advise the parents to take good care of them. They shouldn't just leave them. Wherever the parents are, they should ensure that the children are with them, protect them. If they are sick, they should take good care of them, so that by the time their results are in, the children will be strong enough to enter the secondary schools.
It didn't end there, as a cross section of the supervisors also advised candidates to be mindful of their future and the need to avoid premarital sex.
We have 232 candidates, 2 are absent. One is dead, a boy from one of the private schools, then deceased, then the other is also sick, and they've taken away from the municipality. That's why they are absent. Yes. I'll tell them that they have stressed themselves a lot. They have learned a lot. So for the next 3 days, I think they should rest. Then they should learn a skill before September, when they will be going to secondary school. They can go to computer training. They can go organ training and any other skill of their interest. They should learn a skill before going to their various secondary school. We have counseled them that this is the last paper, so they should comport themselves. They should go through the regulations of the exam, and they should be calm. It's the last, but it's not the end of their education. So we've given them some counsel, and I think they are going to heed to it, and they will no, not really, only some few headaches and rheumatic patients, but we at least did something, and they wrote their exams successfully, so we didn't have any problem.
At my center, I'm supposed to have 203 candidates, but 3 were absent. I have 11 schools at my center, 1 public school, and the rest are private schools. For 2 of them, they were not able to pay for their fees and their registration fee because they are from private school. But 1 fell sick. That's why she wasn't around. In course of the exams, 1 of them fell sick. And according to her, she has rheumatism. We took her to the nurse, but she was referred to the polyclinic. Yes, at times when they finish, they think that is the end of the world. They start misbehaving. I will advise them that they shouldn't do that. They should concentrate on their books, despite the fact that they have finished, because they will go to the next stage. So they should learn, they should obey their parents, and they should comport themselves so that they will prepare adequately for senior high school.
201 and all 201 present. No.
Were there any issues of pregnancy on the part of some female candidates?
Well, there's no visible signs of pregnancy. I think the girl child coordinator also came to check. There's nothing like that. But in terms of ill health, most of the complaints that I've had has to do with the girls who are in their menses. So that is basically the ill health issues that I've had here. When we finish with the paper, I've told them we'll do a closing ceremony. And that is what I plan to do, to talk to them concerning all these things that you've mentioned. I will even cite an example where at the end of this BCE, there was a JAMS organized. I think it was in the Volta region. I've forgotten the exact year. And at the JAMS, a final year boy was stabbed because he was dancing with somebody's girlfriend, supposedly. So I'll use that as an example and let them know that this is not the end of their education. It's just the end of the first level. So there's nothing to celebrate about, because if you don't continue, then there's nothing that you have achieved. So I'll talk to them, talk to their teachers also, and that they should monitor them and make sure that that type of jammings and those things shouldn't come in, because it doesn't worth it. You have just finished your first level and you are celebrating. The results even hasn't come. So what are you celebrating? Technology has been made to ease the way we do our work. And these children are taking it on the negative side. They have their phones that they can Google things and find out information, but rather they go to watch this pornography. My advice to them is that what you see often, you like to practice it. So the more they watch this pornography, it means they want to get involved in it. And the end result is that you become a teenage parent, because you become pregnant, you have a child, and you, the boy too, you become a father. Are you prepared? Even you, the girl, your biological system, is it ready to accommodate that? So my advice is that they should use the phones and the cafes profitably, but not for what they use it for.
Meanwhile, some candidates use the occasion to register their thoughts on the examination, saying they'll come out tops.
My name is Norina.
Now, looking at today's paper, social studies, how do you see it?
I see it's very good. It's nice. It's global. It's very cheap.
So, what will be your final grade?
I'll get grade 1 in social because it's my best subject.
I feel great. It was good. Everything was cool. So we just thank God for how far He has brought us.
What do you think will be your final grade?
Grade 9, of course. Grade 9 will be my final grade.
To today, you are done. Today was social studies. How do you feel?
Oh, I'm feeling good.
What will be your final grade?
Oh, I'm expecting 12 ones.
I can see you are excited.
Yes.
What makes you excited?
Oh, because I really write the paper. Yeah. Oh, all I need to say is that to pass an examination depends on hard work. You must learn to achieve what you want.
Oh, I feel good and I feel so happy.
People are watching from home and abroad. What will you tell them, even as?
Oh, what I have to tell them is that there are many things ahead of us. So what we just need is not that we've completed or we've write our final exam. So we don't have. There are many things ahead of us. So we need to learn.
If we say, oh, nice, oh, any crabia, mao, if we say, oh, nice, oh.
Others were in a state of ecstasy and used the opportunity to sing Jama songs to demonstrate their feeling and indicated that no matter what, they will definitely come out in flying colors. Nana Ishanyamiye report from Ashaiman.